Joseph Roccasalvo is a fiction writer of novels of short stories and a graduate school mentor. He was just recently selected as Top Fictional Writer of the Year for 2020 by the International Association of Top Professionals, IAOTP, for his outstanding leadership and commitment to the industry. With over 35 years of professional experience as a fictional writer of novels and short stories, and as a graduate school mentor, Joseph has certainly proven himself as an expert within the writing industry. As a dynamic, results-driven leader, he has demonstrated success in every position he has ever held. As a polyglot, he has professional working proficiency in English, Hebrew, French, German, Italian, Spanish, Latin, Greek, Sanskrit, and Pali. His impressive repertoire of past roles includes more than 20 years as a summer professor at Loyola University, Chicago, 6 years at Manhattanville College, and 10 years of experience as a professor of religious studies at Fordham University Bronx and Lincoln Center campuses. Joseph was also visiting professor of Buddhism at Columbia University in New York City and Franklin University in Lugano, Switzerland. He has lived and taught in Boston, Bangkok, Chicago, and New York. His key areas of expertise encompass teaching, journalism, editing, research, mentoring, public speaking, social media, fiction and creative writing, social networking, community outreach, nonprofits, higher education, magazines, books, short stories, novels, theater, and entertainment. As an accomplished writer, he has published 5 novels, including Fire in the Windless Place, Chartreuse, Portrait of a Woman, The Odor of Sanctity and the Devil's Interval, 2 novellas, The Powers That Be and Beyond the Pale were printed as double entendre. Following these works came 3 books of short stories, Outward Signs, The Mansions of Limbo, and Triple Sec. He completed for the stage 2 solo performances, Waging War and Gospel Limericks, which appeared in print as 2 for 1 and were followed by a memoir, As It Were. 2 additional novellas have since been published, Island of the Assassin and Alina in Ecstasy. His poetry is collected in Poems for 2 Violins. His collected short stories entitled Twists of Faith have just appeared in print. Before embarking on his professional career, Joseph completed his undergraduate and graduate studies in classics, philosophy, English literature, and theology from Bellarmine College, Fordham University, and Woodstock College. In addition to these educational merits, he then earned his Harvard PhD in comparative religion with a specialty in Buddhism. He studied Asian languages and religion and was trained as a comparative research scholar in global cultures, East and West. During graduate studies at Harvard, he received ordination as a Catholic priest and is now retired from active ministry. Throughout his career, Joseph has received accolades for his publications and mentoring. This year, he will be considered for a feature article in Tip, Top Industry Professionals magazine, and for a feature on the Reuters Times Square billboard in New York City by the International Association of Top Professionals, IAOTP. He will receive the Top Fictional Writer of the Year award on stage this December at the Plaza Hotel in New York City. He is the recipient of honors from Bristol Who's Who and is a member of the Catholic Writers Guild. He remains an active standing member of Harvard's Center for the Study of World Religions. Aside from his successful career as a fiction writer, Joseph has guided students in journalism and international studies at the New School for Social Research, where he contributed essays to the New School's newspaper in his online column, A Word to the Wise. As an active member within his community, he has devoted weekends to the Mary Manning Walsh Home, where older residents are often confined to wheelchairs or beds. Looking back, Joseph attributes his success not only to his perseverance, but also to the Jesuit teachers who taught him and with whom he's had the privilege of working alongside. They instilled in him a deep humanism that made him passionate about his writing endeavors. When not spending time with his friends, he is an inveterate traveler in search of new locales for his stories. He returns home eager to encourage his mentees to the classical ideal of finding joy in the acquisition of knowledge. For more information on Joseph Roccasalvo, please visit www.josephroccasalvo.com.